Hi, Mike here with Paz Model Workbench. Um, Brian over at Got Fuels Model Car Garage put out a challenge to show our work areas. He mentioned that it would help the guys that are new to the hobby or just getting back into it after a long absence like me. And they really have been. I've really enjoyed them and they've been very helpful. I've watched as you guys post them, I've been watching them and they're just great. I thought I'd show you what I'm working with, what I have. I don't have a lot of supplies yet. I'm still learning what I need and accumulating it as I see the need. But yeah, I'll just show you what my setup is right now and go from there. But before we get started on the tour, I just wanted to do a shout out and a thank you to Vic for sending me his shop card. Beautiful card, just fantastic bills on there. As you can see, he does a little bit of everything. He does cars and figures. The latest thing he did was the Alligator, which is a Civil War submarine that the Union had. I like those unusual bills, and this was just great. So if you haven't already checked out his channel, go check it out and subscribe. It's an interesting channel, great bills. So this is my room, hobby room down in the basement. Just give you a quick tour of it, a quick look at it. I don't have very many supplies or anything yet, so I don't have a lot of stuff to store. I don't know what's going to happen when I get to that point because there's not a lot of storage room down here. And I just had to move. I used to build right here. My one build that I did, the Grim Reaper, I built down at this end, but I had to move down my building area so that I could put this spray booth in because this is my basement and the only place I have to vent the fumes out is through that basement window. So I had to move that down. I've got this little rolling storage drawer full of some of my stuff. I have my knives and adhesives and whatnot there. Some more extra blades and more knives and X-Acto stuff in that one. This is just some cotton swabs and some clamps and some little needles that I got for trying with glue. They don't work very well. It doesn't seem to flow through there very well. This is my airbrush stuff that I've never used. Got to get that fired up and start practicing with that. This is just some clay and some stirrers and sticks and stuff like that. And these are just empty containers that I might need for things. All these paints, all the ones in this tub, this first tub, I bought recently on Amazon. I don't know how good they are, but they were 50 cents a bottle. So for these, so I bought these, the ones that were 50 cents. I figured I couldn't go wrong for 50 cents. This is just some of my brushes and things like that, and that's some ground cover and rocks and things that I can use for dioramas if I get to that point, or when I get to that point. And there's a slammer I'm working on. It's not moving along too fast because I've had so much else stuff to do, but I did start filling in I don't know if you can see that, started filling in the ejector pen marks. I don't even know if they're going to show, so it may be a waste of time, but I feel better doing it anyway. And just odds and ends back there, some adhesives, more brushes, more sticks, just things like that. In here are some pastel sticks for weathering and just some odds and ends, some sanding sticks down there, and Q-tips, of course. my computer monitor. And then over here, I just have, right now, just a couple of drawers. I'll probably end up putting a lot more parts over here when it gets to that point. Up there, just odds and ends, some foam boards and empty containers, a couple of boxes, more clamps in them, that kind of thing. My tripod that I use for videos. And in this cabinet here, in the top part, I have a lot of my model kits. There's some die cast in there. The ones on the right are all die cast, and I hope to get those put into the other part of the basement and get them out of the cabinet. And then here's some more stuff. I know you can't really tell what a lot of it is, but it goes back 2 or 3 layers, so I can't really pull all of it out now. And then down here, this is a little Hot Wheels car that my grandkids got for me when we were up north. Down here, this is almost all, except for Rommel's rod, this is almost all die cast again, which I want to get out of here so I'll have more storage space. I'll display those in the other part of the basement. This kind of hit the wrong button there. This is a little metal bus I had when I was a kid many, many years ago. And I always just loved this thing. And it's very simple. It's all hollow inside. There's no interior or anything. But I don't know why. There's just something about that I really enjoyed when I was a kid. So I want to display that. I've got other things that I want to display back here. As you can see, I have no shelves up yet. I got to get some shelves up there. One of the problems with this room is I've got, through that door straight ahead is a bathroom that we put in the basement. And then we have a closet here, which unfortunately is full of clothes. It'd be nice to have that for my supplies, but it's not going to happen. So that takes up a lot of space that I could use for shelving. But anyway, so there's that. And then just recently, in fact, within the last few days, my son that's coming up from Georgia with his family, he builds and flies radio controlled airplanes. And he wanted to do, I guess you'd call it a buddy build with between him and I with an RC plane. I don't fly them, but I have enjoyed building that kind of thing. So I said, sure, we're going to do it over Skype. So we're not going to do it while he's here. But so I cleaned up an area in the other part of the basement for that because I didn't have enough room back there to do both the plastic and the RC airplane. So I had this older desk and I took out the partitions in the hutch there, so I'd have enough room to build in there. It isn't all put together yet. It's just, I mean, the desk is put together, but the work area is not. And then up underneath that hutch, I've got a light ordered, a shop light that I'm going to put under there. And then over there is just another extra desk, but a couple of radio control helicopters that I have, which are a bear to fly. But so that's what I have. And the rest of my kits, I have other kits, but they're kind of scattered all over the place, so I can't really show those very easily right now. But when I'm done with the RC airplane, I think I may turn this into maybe another work area for plastic kits. I could actually have several of them going at the same time if I have 2 areas to work in. So I'll give that a try maybe. So that's it. My work area is definitely a work in progress, but it's coming along, and just a matter of time till I get it set up for good workflow and everything. I thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and commenting, and I just want to wish everybody a blessed Thanksgiving. I hope you can spend the time with family and friends. So until next time, goodbye.